Oh,
right,
yo,
1 second.
these niggas been going at it forever. Osa, it's like you sitting there and this man is just punching your fucking face in for the longest time. He's asking
not
direct questions.
Valid.
Let me finish, man. Y'all niggas been going. It's like he's asking direct questions, and I'm sitting there listening and waiting for the direct answer, and you ducking the shit out the questions. You just said you don't believe in a God, but you want. But
I didn't say that. That's why y'all niggas don't listen. I never said I don't believe in God.
You said you don't subscribe to a particular religion.
Y'all don't listen. You just let me know that you don't have good listening skills. So now it's going to be hard for me to answer your question. That means that if he ain't listening to that, if he ain't listening to that, then you must. Who knows what else you missed in this whole debate.
You sound like you're contradicting yourself. Just let me finish, because y'all niggas been going the whole time. You said you don't subscribe to a particular religion. You don't subscribe to a particular religion, but you're under a spiritual contract, and you're going to guide your kids to set a spiritual foundation, but don't have a spiritual foundation for them to land on. Then
I teach my children Christianity. You didn't ask that. Nobody asked me that question. We read the Bible. I read the Bible. I read the Bible with my children.
And
so
you said
teach your children something,
but I'm not Christian.
Hold on, Fatty.
I personally made a decision in my life not to be Christian because there are particular tenets, but that doesn't stop me from reading the Bible. I read the Bible with my sons, and we read the Bible together. That's the foundation that I came up in. I personally have chosen not to be a Christian, but I do respect all of the principles.
Okay, cool. When we started this conversation, you came across as if you were owning all your shit and you stood true to who you are and the mistakes you made and so on and so forth. So when Fatty asked direct questions like, what did you do in your relationship? You couldn't answer the question. You dodged the bullet and ran around in circles. You could have just said, hey, I was immature. I didn't know what was going on. I cheated. Whatever the fuck the kids was, you didn't. You danced around.
I was immature and I didn't know what was going on.
You didn't say that when he asked you the question, which is why he's calling you a fucking panda and a simp, because you didn't say that. You could have just said that, he would have left you alone. But you kept ducking the bullet. Let me finish.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna keep going. Okay. So Fatty goes. So now Fatty, where you were wrong or where you weren't open to perspective is when the evil comment. His man said his shorty was evil. He said she wasn't. People can disagree all the time. You kept trying to force him to take his man's side or to not take it. When the reality is, I could have thought the bitch was evil and Hamp could love her. People have different perspectives. So the way he was trying to lay it out, you kind of got to understand that. You was digging at him at that point. Whatever. But also, this man was sitting there, and again, it's part of the debate and all that good shit, but he's over there, bad bitch, lady, sassy one, boyfriend, and literally called you a bitch at that point. Cool, whatever. No, it's not cool, my man. You don't let another man call you a bitch in the set. You could at least check them right there. I get it's a debate. I get that. But still, you got to fucking stand and represent yourself. I also understand you want to have an intellectual debate. You want to be cordial, and you want to get through the process. You don't want to throw your baby mom or the mother of your child under the bus. I get all that. I understand that. I respect that. But at some point, as a man, poke your fucking chest out a little bit, B. Like you can still defend yourself.
Yeah. Can I just respond to that?
Because y'all niggas just had an hour and a half. Let me get my shit off real quick. You can still defend yourself and not throw them people under the bus. But it was almost like it was literally like this man had you in a corner and you were just standing there taking them jabs to the face. That's what in the conversation. Again, he was a little aggressive, and I do agree sometimes it came off as a bit emotional, and I think Fatty could take a little bit more time to listen, to hear you out, but you was really dancing around in circles. I'm sitting here trying to be as objective as possible and understand your perspective, and obviously I do because I also have bastard children, so I'm trying to empathize with you in that regard, but I don't agree with Omac's comment with that, like these bastard children don't deserve or cannot be raised as children who aren't a part of a nuclear family. But nevertheless, in this particular debate, my man, you didn't hold your ground. You didn't, from my perspective, you wavered around the realm of what the average person would define as masculinity, if you will. Like you let this man like jump you for most of the conversation. Am I wrong? Am I wrong in what I'm saying, guys? Am I fairly accurate? Like I feel like I did a good job of taking in both sides and listening.
No, you're very objective, Chief.
1,000,000%.
Yeah, Chief.
No, I don't agree with you 1,000,000%. But go ahead.
What percentage do you agree at?
Not a million. I think when he asked him about
0 to 100.
Nigga, well, I gotta give up. All right, maybe 90. Can I just say what the fuck I'm trying to say?
No,
I'm trying to get off the part that I don't agree with. So it's gonna be whatever number that come out to. Like y'all do the math. So I don't agree because you said he was like not being fair when he asked him the question, the yes or no question about whether or not, you know, Shorty was like evil or whatever the case may be. I don't agree with that part. I think that was a very fair question because he said yes or no. So Osa not just being able to say yes or no was like,
no.
dude,
He said no. He said no.
He did
eventually.
say no.
After he said that his friend was
Eventually.
white and he was telling the truth.
Immediately.
You said that your friend was telling the truth, and then you said he's lying. You were
So
No, I
contradicting
didn't
yourself.
say he's lying. You said he's lying.
But Fatty, you were at that point. He said my friend has his truth, which I think is valid. I mean, in the conversation, in the argument,
it
okay,
evolved,
if it's not his
Chief.
truth.
Listen. No, Chief, it evolved. First, he said, my friend knows me, he's watching for me, he's telling the truth. And then when I asked him, are you saying that your friend is lying? And he said, my woman is not evil, which was what the friend was. And after the conversation, he says, my friend is entitled to his truth. And I said, stop talking like a woman. Either she's evil or not. Don't be flip-flopping between both and saying that he's right, but then saying he's entitled to his truth. Just tell he is wrong or he's right. That's the answers. He's not a miscellaneous of both and entitled to his truth. That's how woman talk. That's how.
But here's the thing. I understand your point. I understand your point. But his friend is entitled to his opinion. You asked him if he thought she was evil, and he said no. But his friend.
I guess the way that I kept hearing Fatty pose the question resonated with me, and I was looking for Osa to actually just answer the question straight out, and it seemed like he kept like going around it.
So Chief, you heard me, right? You heard me answer straight or no? I didn't answer straight.
I did. But to his point, you danced around it for a minute and then came to your answer for sure. I heard.
Okay, so wait. So when he asked me, I think that she's evil? I danced. I didn't say no at that point.
So his truth means his opinion, right? Or his truth means his opinion. How did your friend, if he's your friend, how did he go to his opinion? What did you tell him? How did, like, if a friend thinks the woman is
based
evil,
on his outside perspective?
No, sir. This is very important. If me, sorry, love, I will use you as a guinea pig. If me and love have a relationship and our best friend thinks I'm evil, love must said something that kind of made her think that I am evil. How did your friend? Sorry, let me finish. How did your friend, that is your friend, got to that conclusion? What type of information you gave to that friend for him to come to the point of view of this woman that my friend is dating is evil? What did you say to him?
Well, he just witnessed the challenges that I've had to go through as a father to try and be in her life. Just with scheduling, with trying to make things work, with communicating, with showing up, with scheduling time to see her, all of those challenges that he saw me go through, and then that based on him seeing that firsthand, he came up with his own conclusion. I don't call her. I don't need to call her evil. Her actions speak for herself.
A person that's a valid statement. That happened to me before.
But no, this is a bad faith argument. If I lie several times, I become a liar. That's what happens. A pattern of behavior of lying, I become a liar.
What did I lie about?
No, he's making a general statement.
If that woman was evil and she behaved on an evil manner, on a consistent pattern, and your friend saw you do that, she becomes evil. There's not his opinion. That's what she does. Can we agree with that, Joseph?
Okay, so look, this is why I said this, and this is why this debate doesn't really work well for me, because if we don't establish what are the metrics for defining evil, I'm gonna see it differently. Like Chief was saying, I can see it one way and somebody can see it another, unless we have specific defined metrics.
Do you see this shit? They don't know what Pookie is.
But here's the thing, right? To be fair, no, let me land. To be fair,
40 years old don't know what words mean.
Fatty,
let me land. Let me land. To be fair, Osa, a lot of the ways that you answered the questions is very much how I answered the questions. Let me tell you, these niggas come from my fucking head. Okay, they act like I'm not a woman, like I'm not supposed to answer questions that way. But you answered a lot of your questions very much similar to the way that I do, right? So you're one of those people that you're stuck on definitions. And I feel like a lot of times when you're like that, your responses get lost in the definition. You don't articulate the way that a lot of people would understand, even if you're saying some powerful shit. So that happens to me like almost every episode. So don't take any offense to it. It's just that you argue with somebody who was better at articulating and arguing than you. And he had you on the ropes a lot. Like even when you talked about the spirituality part, I totally get that, because there's an episode that we did where me and Hamp kind of went back and forth. I'm more spiritual than I am religious. And there are a lot of people that don't understand there's a difference between spirituality and religion. So that's why I told Fatty to stop trying to argue that point with you, because then he started reaching, because he's asking you about religion when you clearly said you don't subscribe to a religion. The problem is, past that point, you didn't know how to articulate yourself to even tell him that much. So then it puts him back in a space to just kind of fuck you up. So,
but
hey,
so
Q, you just remind me.
Hold on, Chief. Q, you kind of irked me when you said, nigga, let me answer how I want to answer. We were talking about percentages. And so you said, I don't know if I agree with 1,000,000%. And I'm like, well, what percentage? So what conjured that response? Well, it was sensical based on what we were talking about.
Because I was literally about to say what I was trying to get off. And then so when you came in with that question, now I have to think quick on my feet to be like 10, 30%, 20%, 50%, when I wasn't even, that my mind wasn't even there. So
yeah, but it wasn't a question to throw you off, though. It was just a regular question based on what we were talking about.
Yeah, but because I was holding on to that question for my statement for so long, because these niggas was going for so long, I got frustrated with you and just snapped on you. So I apologize.
I appreciate it. I'll just
can I just kind of want to ask, so like if we were talking about like something scientific, you would have to have some type of baseline. So is there something, how can I get better? Because what I'm trying to do is just establish baselines, so then we can be on the same page. Because if my baseline is different from your baseline, then that's when it becomes subjective. So what do you guys think would be a better way because that's all I'm trying to do is establish baselines.
All right. So for you, the fact that you mentioned science, you're already losing, because you're a scientific nigga. So that's like Kanye debating with like a Candace Owens. She's always going to win because she can articulate herself and reach the masses way quicker than somebody like Kanye can, because he's just somewhere else. So you already out this planet. Salute to you for that, though. I fuck with you on that level.
But when he asked you specifically, I remember, because when he asked you, do you think she's evil or not? That's what you came out with first. But we have to establish a baseline. For the majority of it, we know where evil lies, bro. You could have just said no right off the rip, and that would have been the end of it. But because you danced around, he just kept poking the bear, kept putting his point out.
Okay, so if I want to,
let me hold on real quick. I'm sorry. Let me just jump in real quick for a couple of. I should write my notes down. I didn't. So real quick. I agree, and now I kind of see what they're saying, unfortunately, because this is what I feel. And we tell on it every time on the podcast, let's define the word we're talking about. We always do definitions to make sure we have the baseline, like you said, Osa. But when we as women are doing that, me and Alex do that, Q does that. And I guess that's where they're coming from, but I never saw it that way, and I still won't see it that way, but I see what they're saying, if that makes sense. I think that's crazy.
So wait. So really smart people. So a room full of doctors don't have baselines?
I agree with you, but again, I'm a woman, and they're going to discount me saying I agree with you because I'm a woman, and they say I think that you're cute. I'm pandering to you. I think it's stupid. I can't even give a real commentary tonight without being listened to, without them thinking it's skewed. But I agree with you. There has to be a baseline in the conversation to make sure we're talking the same language. But go ahead, Hamp. You got the super chat.
Well, yeah, I just want to read the super chats. I think it's different with science because it's objective. So I think
what about law? What about mathematics?
It's objective.
All the same.
So
yeah, that's why you establish exactly. That's why you establish baselines so that you can come from an objective position. If I just answer the question straight up, then it's subjective.
Well, so here's the thing, Osa. The reason why it's hard for it to be objective is because you admitted somebody else had a truth about the same subject. So you forfeited objectivity when you said your man's was speaking his truth, right? Because now it is purely subjective at that point, and it's just opinion based. If you listen into the arguments, because I'm listening, because I got to edit this in the whole nine. And so when you did that, you forfeited the right to have an objective base. You know,
but it's a debate. So why can't we establish one first before I get into the whole answer?
You're right.
I said yes.
First would have been great.
I said no. I mean, I said no to that's. But I know that that's my opinion, and I know that his is different. So if there was any hesitancy, it was because I know that we have a difference of opinion. So why don't we establish a baseline to make it objective? It's subjective. He saw it one way, and then I knew I saw it evil.
Well, hold on. Let me read these real quick, and then Chief, you could jump. MC Heavy Tits was popping.
Hey, titties.
I love you, Ali. I love you, baby. Is that what that means? I hope so. AJ with the $1. I think this was a super sticker. Thank you, my brother. No Cupcake with the $2. Love cheesecake, Chili's, Applebee's, Starbucks. You go on a date to those places, love? Yeah. Rebel Rose.
You know it. Hold on. You know it because I'm hungry and I love cheesecake facts. Like I said last week. Yes, I'm going. You take
Rebel Rose.
Broke so.
Rebel Rose to the $2. Osa the shapeshifter. You got female talking points. Ali with the $5. Osa doing what women do. 999,000.99 whatever it is, men percent of the time, men against women, and he used one man to validate himself and a lie. Damn. Mr. Britt with the $2. Gunny versus Fatty. Let's book it. Gunny 2024.
Gunny is a friend of the show. I don't have no problem with Gunny.
Yeah. Ali with the $5. Love insults men every show. She has no credibility to tell people what they shouldn't make insults. She just don't like Fatty because he talks too much. Love is
and you're female. And you're a female because if you say I do all the time, you want to do what I do, you're walking your soft female girl era. Then
Fantasy Island Girl with the $2.
Like say that.
Come on. All right, yeah, you good. Fantasy Island Girl with the $2. The problem is all we can remember are the insults. I think she was commenting on my initial question. I don't know if I agree with that, but I know how. So I felt somebody. I can see how people can get stuck on like what was the buzzword out of the conversation. To with the $2. Gunny high off that's some. What does that say?
The same shit Smokey was on Friday.
Oh, okay. In the flashback, right? Ilkan Ali with the 20 ball. Oh shit. The Simps and Panderers talk like the women. They respond to logic by deflecting, playing victim, saying it's none of your business, and telling people they're getting talked over. All lies, no answers.
Shit like that.
When Ali was on Women's POV, he would say it's none of your business. So yeah, you're right. It's what women do, Ali. Go ahead.
Love. Come on. Unpopular truth with the $10. Love, I want you to be a better woman. If you keep picking Pookies, you will always be blaming all men for your bad choices.
Wow.
Me being broke, not going to change that.
And your white chick's wrong. It's like you take her on a vacation. Love. So cut it out.
Love, you gotta come on now.
No. Ain't no cut it out, Chief. I'm going to respond to the super chats.
Every super chat that was directed at you, you began with insult.
Yeah, I mean, come on. And you no Cupcake Zone podcast with the $2. Chief is cooking like Pat Mahomes. Salute. Ali with the $2. Always remember, Love picked Osa first. Ali with the $5. Q living her stud life through Osa. They both living double lives. Damn. Both of you need to grow up.
And he need to learn how to spell grow up. The fuck?
Fantasy Island Girl with the $2. Ali, get off your knees. Whoa.
That's
right?
crazy.
No, that ain't crazy. What the shit Ali been saying is crazy. How the fuck you gonna call somebody who called themselves a woman a stud? Fuck that. He deserved that shit.
Marcus Evans with the $2. Hamp, you gonna let Q disrespect you like that?
No, he didn't. And he got his apology.
Yeah, Marcus. Marcus. I'm really built like that in real life, bro. Ali with the $2. Fantasy when you get off your knees.
Damn, that's crazy.
So he admitted to it. People hate what they are, yo.
Fantasy with this fantasy. What's up, man? Fantasy with the $2. At least I'm on mine for my husband.
Wow.
God, now they arguing the super. I'll leave with the $5. Q done disrespected Fatty and Hamp tonight, but again, she uses her womanhood to do it. She bite off her tongue before she ever tried it in the East.
What is he talking? Just take the link, Ali.
I think he
You
talking about
sound like a real, like this nigga. He butt her. Like, do I even know him?
You want me to give him the link?
Yeah, this supposed to be day debate. He been at me all night. Like, come on, yo. What's really going on? You want to have a gay talk? We can have a gay talk.
Unpopular truth with the $2. Ali, let me know if you want me to drop that link for you. Q, you act like a woman when it benefits you.
No, I just act more like a man than you niggas.
T.O. with the $2. My bro not calling my girl evil online if she ain't.
Damn.
I'll leave with the $5. Q trying to be logical like a man so hard, and her women keep showing every time. Go back home, Q. God forgives.
Ali, I am logical. What the fuck? What is wrong with this nigga?
No cupcake with the $2. I'm gonna drop the. He want it. I'm not looking in the other chat.
Also said that women are not logical, so also might be wrong.
No cupcake with the $2. As a professional podcaster, OGs have the floor.
When there's their show.
Yeah, if it's an open panel, trust me. We let Uncle Jeff tell a
story. Jumped on the panel. You were actually nice to him because he shouldn't have jumped on the link.
Yeah,
and he saw the link and he jumped on that. And even after you be nice to him, he thinks that he's entitled to some microphone time.
I'll leave with the $2. We know love hurts, but who hurt love?
Damn, bars.
Who hurt you?
The same nigga that he was on his knees for. That's who hurt you.
God almighty. Be love with the $2. Ali, real talk. I be wondering the same about you.
Right.
Where be love come from with the show? Ali with the $5. Nah, you on your knees for your sponsor and a woman. You can't have it all, fantasy. Golly. I might have to drop the link for. Is Ali still here?
I send him a link. Don't worry. If he wants to jump in. Yeah.
Damn, this nigga giving insult vibes like a motherfucker.
Send him the link.
He is. He's throwing haymakers.
You go hard for women like that? Like, damn.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to respond.
He's supporting the show. Let him support the show. It's fine. At least he's paying for it.
Yeah, he's showing wild love. That's for sure.
That sounds like some whole shit, but I guess okay. That's how prostitution works.
Multiple people are insulting everybody by not paying. At least he shows the calm actually to pay for the insults. That's good. I wish everybody.
Hey.
No, I agree with you.
Well, I say like this: if he's supposed to be a man, spread the insults around the panel because that should be seeming mad gay and weird when niggas only come for the females.
And we out.